please welcome Connor Simmons.
Connor Simmons making his way to the cage, and he is going to have this next MMA fight of the night. He's making his debut out of Rogers, Arkansas, and he does have some jiu-jitsu background, which is very helpful, Brian. I don't know if you know this, in an MMA fight.
Isn't it, though? Nah, he comes from TCB, man. Aaron Kimball, those boys out there. Very well-established team, good group of guys, great athletes, good coaches. I expect to see good things out of these young up-and-coming guys out of their team.
Yeah, I believe Al Galoo was just with these guys, and this kid's 18, man. 18's a young guy to get in the cage, but for a debut, you know, he's probably ready to get at it.
Yeah.
How old were you with your debut?
My debut, I was 21, 22.
22.
Yeah, dude, crazy, right? A little late start.
Let's get the introduction.
And his opponent coming to the cage, fighting out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Marlon Miranda-Lopez.
He's 2-0.
2-0. And
I've watched this guy. I've watched this guy fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's got
is that like a distraction?
with his bigger-than-life.
Check there by Mr. Nix. Casey.
Minutes apiece. This bout brought to you by Arnold's Electric. Let's meet our fighters one more time. Fighting out of the Regal blue corner, he fights out of Rogers, Arkansas. Weighing in at 146 pounds. This is Connor Simmons. And across the cage, fighting out of the TNW Tire red corner, he fights out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Weighing in at 147 pounds. This is Marlon Miranda-Lopez. A referee in charge of this battle is Mr. Kevin Super Kicks Nix. Oh man, this is gonna be a banger. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cage door is locked, and we've got Marlon Miranda-Lopez in the black trunks, while Connor Simmons is in the black with the red.
I feel like this is gonna be an amazing fight.
You motioned over to Marlon when they introduced him. He was very much enjoying the moment.
Absolutely, larger-than-life character, man. Loves the spotlight. You know, got that flamboyant character about him. Likes to tell people he's all about it and then go out and be about it. So.
Question mark kick there from Miranda-Lopez.
Beautiful level change there. One
nasty.
High, 2 low, 3 high. Great transition, good hips by Marlon.
Connor does a good job just getting up, trying to get back to his feet.
Connor doing a really good job about fighting inside. Great little judo throw there by Marlon. Hip over hip for Marlon, looking for the suplex. I don't know if I would do all that. Oh, knocked himself out almost.
Marlon did a minute ago. He was very calm and waiting when he could have taken the back when.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of unnecessary stuff here when he could literally, because he's in control. You know what I'm saying? And he's got the strength. He's got the, you know, he's trying to do big moves. Like I told you, he's got that larger than life. He wants to show you what he's capable of, that personality. You know, those things are unnecessary when you're so strong and technical that you can take your opponent's back with such ease and get to position, hold it, and beat him up.
Connor's
versus
making his move.
Waste energy and let the youngster come from behind, wrap around for the takedown and get the reverse, which is exactly what Connor just did. He's got to watch that guillotine right there. Marlon's got that guillotine. He's going to step over in the mount.
Connor's
got to fight those hands.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Great capture, that single leg. Come up with a beautiful job and a hook on the outside of that. That was super nice by the youngster.
Good for a debut.
Rain.
Connor did a good job there of showing he means business when he's here. But he did have his hands down when Marlon delivered that left, or that right, I should say.
Well, this is a great fight. Both of these young men come to scrap.
Knee from Connor.
Great wrestling exchanges, great jiu-jitsu sub attempts, and some great striking so far, man. These guys are good.
Pressure on Marlon Miranda-Lopez. Connor's got him pressed against the cage in his corner.
Connor's got the underhook, hip pressed inside. Marlon's got a little bit of judo in him, man. He's looking for those throws, you know, that inside little judo toss. Conor looks to have a little wrestling in him. Great position, good head position.
Look at that. That was amazing.
Yeah, I think that Marlon's got a little bit of a judo background with those trips and sweeps. Looks like he's dabbled with it before, at least.
That's the end of round number 1. And just a chess match in that first round when we thought it was going to be a little more showy, and it was to a degree, but Conor was ready for it as he's eating up the moment in his corner.
Yeah, Marlon, I feel like edged it out with his transitional judo play. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the takedown over here in his corner once, and then he got the takedown over in his corner next. You know what I'm saying? So he got 2 takedowns. You know what I'm saying? Using both of those, you know, kind of. And then he had the sub attempt over here with the guillotine where, you know, Conor had to fight the hands. And then a beautiful back take right there. And then this unnecessary suplex that could have ended the night for himself, because I've seen guys knock themselves out. My son's done that in a wrestling tournament, knocked himself out before. Scariest thing ever.
Yeah.
Beautiful job by Conor, though, dropping that leg and coming over with that hook.
He does have a lot of fancy little moves, but it doesn't seem to faze Conor at all.
No.
He seems to be able to keep up with it. Round number 2 is underway here. Extreme Fight Night, 3 3-minute rounds.
Marlon coming out strike heavy. Lower calf.
Look at that, went right for the kill. But Marlon got up pretty fast.
And turned Conor against the cage. He's got underhook hip position here. To me, if you look at this position, this is ultimately pinning your opponent against the cage. It's virtually like a takedown if you do it right. And Conor does a really good job turning him and separating to strike. Conor's not backing down, man. He's got some tenacity himself, you know what I'm saying? Some purpose.
Good body shot from Marlon Miranda.
Great combination there from Miranda. That overhand right made Conor shoot immediately. Conor's obviously the better wrestler. Oh, beautiful takedown.
And got on
right
top.
to mount. Conor making his comeback here. He's making his presence known. He's got to fight these hands even though he's in mount. It's easy for Miranda to get that momentum to roll him over. Not so much right here. He's against the cage, but like I said, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, the moment he got his hooks out.
Yep. Now Miranda has got his back, taking big shots. Conor on the switch. This is a good fight. This is a good fight. Both of these boys countering the crap out of each other. I would hate to be the judge.
And Marlon is definitely strong enough. He could do a one-handed guillotine, you think?
No, I wouldn't even attempt it. At this point right here, I would need full guard or slide my knee to mount. Keep it, slide my knee to mount, and I would just really let it go to striking here.
Look at that.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
He let it go too soon. Heel hook attempt. Ooh, beautiful attempt there by Conor. Oh, man. Conor throwing up the triangle. That was beautiful for a moment. Miranda's just too good. Seen it coming, notified. Now he's back north-south out front. Conor's on the leg, single on a drop. He circles and ends up back on top.
Yeah, Marlon Miranda-Lopez, he's so strong. His ability to throw somebody right off of him.
He's giving the round away by holding his opponent in here.
Good cover, and he's holding on to his neck at the same time.
Right in the mount. Beautiful job by Conor, not allowing that. Oh, my goodness. Beautiful job by Marlon. That shows what kind of athlete he is, though. He was waiting the time for the youngster to seek too much, go through all those positions right to mount, the most unstable position, and rolled him instantly.
Last second tried to go for an arm bar.
Yeah, Conor's not backing down, man. This is a good fight.
This is a good chess move from each guys. Seems like Conor's got an answer, and Marlon Miranda-Lopez has an answer too for everything that happens. Submission attempts from Conor. Here's the replay, how we started the fight. Conor went in and tried to get him, but as you pointed out, Marlon got him up against the cage. Later on in that round, they had an exchange back and forth, the knee. Just body work there.
I feel like Conor's the better wrestler. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's the better wrestler, but I feel like Miranda's the better jiu-jitsu / judo player. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got good positioning. I mean, obviously, I would go out on a limb. I would say 1-1 right now.
1-1.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? I mean, Miranda came out showing us his versatility, his athleticism in the first, and then Conor kind of stepped up and was like, hey, no, dude, no way. I am too in the second. Kind of gave him a little bit more to think about.
That means there's going to be a lot going on in this third round, because if you're a showman like you think Marlon Miranda-Lopez is, then he's going to want to make sure he gets the victory.
Both guys looking to make a statement clearly right here. Who's going to take the round?
Round number 3.
Stiff jab by Miranda right out the gate. Wild overhand right to follow. Nice, good high guard from Conor. Way to stay disciplined when you're tired. It's the hardest thing to do when you're tired, not to drop your hands. The guy that makes the mistakes is usually the guy that's going to take the...
And Conor's just trying to get close and get his hands on him.
Yep, Conor with the single leg pull. Takes him right down.
Trying to get his legs locked up.
Yep, I think that Miranda's going to play some jiu-jitsu. He's tired. Conor's just going to play defend, hold him down, pin him down, win the round, take the fight. Right to side control. What kind of answer does Miranda got for him here?
Conor's working those arms, trying to keep him locked down. His arm is stuck underneath Marlon. That is not...
Miranda is kind of holding himself there with that left leg, you know, wrapped around. See, now he fully let him pass. Now he's had a better chance to kind of, he needs to get his right arm underhook under Conor's armpit and start to get to his left hip and start to work up. Or turn in to go to get to that cage, get your left hip to that cage and start to work up. Conor steps over to mount, which earlier Miranda was able to reverse him with. Remember when Conor went to mount? Miranda reversed him, rolled him real quick because he was off balance, off stable position.
Yeah, but now they're up against the cage. There's not enough room for...
Well, if Miranda can get his feet on the cage, he can bump and roll him off that. He's athletic enough, I think he can get away with it. See? He needs to turn his feet to the cage now.
And the judges love the ground and pound.
Oh, they love it, man. That shows them dominance. Means you're not just in here competing, you're here fighting too.
Trying to go
crossbody crucifix. Crossbody crucifix, free punches here. That's free money. See, his feet are on the cage now. He's more athletic and explosive by that. Oh, he lost it. See, he's got the head trapped, head and arm trapped, and he needs to roll, trap with his left foot against his foot and roll him. He's too late. He's too. He's out of gas.
Yeah, Conor's got his heels right in his butt, so it makes it harder for him to roll.
Conor's being heavy. He stole the round. Conor stole the round, for sure. Very, very, very smart to stick to the game plan, nullify the agile, more agile guy.
Conor got comfortable and tried to slide up on him.
Man, how are the judges going to view this?
Is he going for an arm bar there? No.
Kimura.
Miranda's got to make a big statement in the final 10 seconds here. Did he do enough to get that round? And it was it 1 round each going into the third. Another of these young guns going the distance here.
I like this Conor kid now.
18 years old, that he's got a lot to show still.
Yep. Yeah, definitely got spunk, dude. He's tough as they come. He's tough. I mean, like, got knowledge, got skill.
Yeah.
Looks very coachable.
Yeah, he's making his round around the cage while Marlon Miranda-Lopez is still on the stool.
Yep. No, that says a lot to the judges, man. That wins over the your peers that are sitting there really taking it in, like really watching. Man, that was a hard one to score. Well, I mean, he looks to be the fresher fighter. I think that he took it.
Yeah.
You know, it wins even after the fact, man. You don't know. Like, I get so mad and frustrated at my guys whenever I see them, like, grab their knees after a fight, like bend over in breath or sit down in the corner. I'm like, what are you doing? This is when you win fans. This is when you let them know that you still got gas in the tank, that you let them know that you're not broken by any means necessary, or that your poker face is just so strong that other fighters are just like, can this guy be broken?
And so throwing those hands up when you're waiting for the judges can make the
sway
difference.
the judges, dude.
Does it always? No, but it can.
I've seen it.
You don't want to be wrong.
I think you've seen it. I think that we've all kind of, you know, I think it's one of those deals, man. The closest, you know, they let them dictate the victory. That's what it is. Like, in that moment, you and your opponent are choosing who just won that fight on a stalemate. Like, you know, something that was drawn to the wire.
Casey's in the cage with the judges card.
Make some noise for these fighters. Tulsa, let's go. I knew it was going to be a banger. Good fight. But it does go the distance. It goes to the judges' table. Judge Mike Bauer scores about 29-28, Miranda. Judge Sutherland scores about 29-28, Simmons. Judge Sarah Cotton scores the bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision. Out of the blue corner, Connor Simmons.
Connor Simmons gets the win, a debut win.
Absolutely. Against the guy that was undefeated, 2-0.
Wow.
Yeah, a younger kid. Like I told you, man, it's one of them things. It's like he didn't let that larger-than-life personality get to him. He's like, man, I got a job to do.
I think we're seeing the start of a great journey for Connor Simmons in the fight world, and you saw it here with Young Guns Extreme Fight Night 392. We've got another MMA fight we're going to get to. Go ahead, Brian.
No, I was going to say, man, like also, too, you've seen Marlon sit down, and you've seen Connor standing up, walking around, hands up. You don't know, dude. You don't know.
Extreme Fight Night 392.